Well, hi, how are y'all today? And welcome to another beautiful day out here in South Texas at the Wackadoo Acres. And welcome to the Wackadoo Farmer. If you've never been to our channel and you've seen it and you like it, go ahead and hit that like button. If you really like it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right, we'll holler at you here in just a minute. Bunch of egg cartons for all those fresh farm eggs. You know, I had all the intentions in the world this past week in hitting all my outside projects. I was working on my chicken pen area. That didn't work because of the rain. Lots of mud. Yeah, there's not a lot of work gonna get done here, I can tell you that. And it's funny for July, especially in South Texas, to have the kind of rain that we've been having out here. We've been having an abnormal amount of rainfall. Normally this time of year, all this would be more of a brown color, not as green and pretty as you see it right now. So we are now on the inside project mode on working on our Butlers Pantry. I know it is beautiful today outside. Tomorrow I go back to work. That's about how it is though when you're trying to do some stuff out here on the farm. But got some things done. I want to show you what we have inside of our Butlers Pantry, on what we've achieved. We've been working on this project pretty much all week long. We've got all our stuff out here. We got our saws, sawhorses, all the scraps left over. We've been really at it trying to get this Butlers Pantry completed. We'll go inside. I'm going to show you what we've done so far. One of the projects that I had in mind was going to be remodeling our Butlers Pantry. And we'll be replacing cabinets, bringing the cabinets down to the ground. First, I'm going to start by taking everything out of the cabinets, clearing out this room, and then I'm going to start taking down the cabinets and measuring out and figuring out what we're going to do next. And this is a rough drawing of the plan that I have for this Butlers Pantry on this side of the room. Well, we'll see how it turns out. I hope I can get it done. Can't forget the potatoes. Lots of stuff. This is pretty damn cool. It's an old-fashioned juicer. Look at this thing. Stick your fruits or your vegetables on top of that. Bring it down. You got this little lever here. Squeezes all the juice out of the squeezes all the juice out of the vegetables. This is how it used to be done before those electric juicers came around. Pretty damn cool. It's called the Juice King. Bunch of egg cartons for all those fresh farm eggs. Good old pressure canner. Another great tool out here is a dehydrator. Oh yeah, always a good tool out here. Again, man, I ain't no expert at this. That's just another learning journey for me. So again, if you see some things out there that can help me out, please feel free to let me know down there in the comments. All right. Yeah, it's pretty amazing what you find when you start pulling things off the walls. This room alone, this small room that we're looking at right here, had about 14 outlets. That's a whole lot of outlets for this little bitty room. Look at this wall. We had 1, we had 2, 3, 4, 5. We had like 5 different outlets on this wall alone. That's a lot. Somebody looked like they'd put some like an Ethernet in here. And this will be covered. These will be covered with this beadboard right here. So that'll be covered. The only thing you're going to see is we're going to have this outlet, these 2 switches. What's interesting, we also have a wiring that goes in here that actually goes to this bottom switch here. We're going to make some use of that. What we're going to do with that is we're going to have some lighting under our shelves. On the open shelves that we have, we're going to put some lighting on it, and that'll be the switch to turn the light on and off. So that's going to be neat. That was a plus for us. Over on this corner, we're going to have pretty much the same concept. We're going to have a corner cabinet there, a corner, and then another cabinet here, and another cabinet over here. So it's going to be a little working section right here as well. So we're going to have plenty of countertop space. We're going to have the outlets to work with if we have different like slow cookers or mixers or whatever we want to use. We're going to have plenty of room on these countertops with these outlets. I think it's turned out really, really nice. A lot of work was involved in it, especially if you're just amateurs like I am and like we are, and we're just amateurs. So anyway, what we got so far has changed a whole lot since the last time you've seen it. I have now my cabinets up. I have my bracing there for my shelves. Again, you've seen the cabinets in place. Getting ready to put the countertops on. Yeah, I have to show you these beautiful shelves that I built for our Butlers Pantry. These are the shelves that are going to be going on the wall on those braces that I was showing you. Now, I don't think I did too shabby for an amateur. Check this out. Y'all tell me. Look how these things turned out. Man, they're beautiful. I even used the nice 45 cuts here, the 45 angles. I basically used a piece of probably 3/4 inch board or lumber, and then I placed in a 1 by or 1.5 by 1.5 piece of wood and cut those, stained them, or actually I didn't stain them, Trish stained them. She did a hell of a job. But anyway, so after she did the staining, I did the cutting, put them together, and like I said, I think they turned out just beautiful. Not too shabby, I don't think. Yeah, I swear it looks like this room may have been built by the Mad Hatter himself. My goodness. We ran into some problems, some snags. Of course, you know, we're amateurs at this, but we ran into some snags that we had to work with, and I think we did a pretty good job of. A lot of the walls, especially this wall right here, along this cabinet that you see here, well, this wall is not level at all. And I'm going to show you from the floor, see the floor where the wall is, up to the ceiling is not level. And I'm going to show you why, or how you can see this. When we were setting in these cabinets, we were wanting to put them against the wall like you normally would. But if you look, Look at this. There's a big difference from the bottom to the top of that cabinet. We had to work with that. We used shims. We used a lot of shims to get this done right. If you look in here, you can see where our shim work was done here, and then also here. One thing about it though, you'll never see those shims because we're gonna have that beautiful countertop on top that will be covering that. You won't even see it. The magic of woodwork. And you see a gap here. Well, this gap we will not see anymore. I'm gonna put some white trim work on it, and it'll look like it never was there. It's going to look level as if the wall was level itself. So we will not see any unlevelness, unevenness. Also, we made sure that we had all of these shelves or all of these cabinets in. They're all flush. All these ends here, if you look at it, the face plates are all flush here. They're flush against each other, so there's no gaps between the cabinets. Now you're going to see gaps here because that's just the way the cabinets are built. You have a face plate of a cabinet, but you want to make sure those are tight together, and then you have no gaps in your cabinets. We also made sure that they were plumb. We made sure that they were level, so they are sturdy. They are level, they are plumb, they are good to go. I have a little bit of, this toe kick that I have under here, I'm going to have to paint. We're going to paint white. I got my shelves built for the shelving that's going to be up here, that we're going to be mounting. Actually, they're going to be mounted up here on top of these beams right here. They're going to stick out probably about 12 inches. They're going to go all the way up and butt up or close to this cabinet here. They're going to go all the way out to over here. And the same with this, with the cabinet countertop. It's going to go all the way. It's going to stick out probably about 2 inches here. We're going to have a backsplash here that's going to be a stained wood. The countertop's going to be stained wood. So we are, and then also here it's going to stick out another 2 inches, so 2 inches all the way around. So you will not, so it's going to be beautiful, I believe. And same thing over here, this side. We got another working area here. It's going to be the same way. We're going to have the stained countertop, chop block. It's like a chop block wood look. It's going to be really, really nice with a stained little backsplash along the sides or around the back. And then we're going to be putting in shelving here, which we'll probably put 2 shelves. And then this area right here, we're going to have another brace that goes across. It's going to have hooks on it, and she's going to be hanging a lot of her cast iron, good old cast iron. She's going to hang her cast iron off of there. It's going to look really nice. And then we're going to have one shelf that's going to be a little higher, and that's going to be all the spices that we're going to use whenever we're going to be cooking. So this is the update that I have for our Butler's Pantry. Man, like I said, as soon as we get this thing completed, I'm definitely going to show you the end product of it, because it's going to be really, really nice. If you've never been to the channel and you like it, hit that like button. If you really, really like it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right, y'all have a great day. See y'all later. Bye.